Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Return to Moria Survival Guide, and kind of in a way, what is likely going to be like our last guide here for kind of like the main part of the game, because we are building, repairing rather, the bridge of Khazad-dum, and this will take you to the end of the game. I am going to play through to the end of the game for those who are curious to see how this all kind of ties up, but I will let you know kind of like when we get to that part, so that those who are here for the guide and you don't want to be spoiled, you won't have that happen for you. But I do want to quick say at the video at the beginning here, because we are at the kind of like the end of like most of the main guides, I will be doing a few on the sandbox mode that they have, and then I'll be keeping an eye on the game too for any kind of like additional changes or anything else that they have, and updating more guides as that happens. This game is pretty much complete, but they are adding like a few things here and there. And if they're gonna do DLC or expansions in the future, obviously I will cover those too. Not sure if they will. I haven't really heard anything, but just in case, and just so you guys know that yes, there'll be fewer Return to Moria guides, but that's not me stepping away from the game. It's just that the book of the game has been completed guide wise, and on top of that too, that means that if you guys, I'm going to be running a poll in the members part of YouTube where that whole stuff is, and you guys can let me know what game you want me to heavily focus on. There'll be a list there. You guys can certainly comment on this video too if you don't see the one that you want listed. There's quite a few new survival games coming out too that I haven't touched yet, that I do plan on making guides for, some of them being like Bellwright and Aska, a survival Viking game that came out recently. And I think there was another one too, which I'm blanking on at the moment. But if you want to see a focus on those guides, let me know. Or if you want a increased amount of guides, faster paced for any of the existing guides for games that I'm running currently, just that's what the poll is for, right? But basically, that is just kind of quick some sort of paperwork, if you will, that I wanted to address before we kind of get in here. But here we are at the Bridge of Khazad-dum. Now, to repair this, you do need a specific tool, the Adamant Hammer, and to get that, you actually have to defeat the big boss at the end, the BBEG, which is the dragon, and I have a guide on that if you have not done that yet. But once you defeat her and speak to Alric, you get the recipe for the Adamant Hammer, which we now have in our possession. So then you'll need to come to the Bridge of Khazad-dum, which is right here, and to rebuild it with the hammer, you will need 80 adamant and then 50 black diamonds, which seems like a lot, but the dragon fight does drop 50 black diamonds, so at the very least you have some right there. Just be careful if you don't have any additional black diamonds. But we have repaired the bridge of Khazad-dum. Now at this point you are going to need Doran's axe, which I totally forgot because that's just me. So I'm going to quick pause and go grab Doran's axe, and we're gonna break on through. Okay, all right, we're back. We have Doran's axe right here. We're good to go. Now, this is the stage where I would say if you don't want to know what happens at the end of the game, stop watching the video here. Thanks for watching all that. But basically what we have here is the bridge that we repaired, the great and infamous Bridge of Khazad-dum. And spoilers, here we go, right? End of the game right now. We are going to break this seal with Doran's axe. There we go. We'll pass through, and we'll come to this very interesting, beautiful place.
The Dimril Gate, the way out of Khazad-dum. At last.
And now we have the opportunity to finally leave Moria. And even though it's nighttime, it's so bright outside. And then here we go. We can go ahead and exit.
The first mithril Durin ever mined. So much of our fate is tied to this stone. The heart of the dwarves has been found. At last, Durin can wake to lead us all into Khazad-dum. The fight against the shadow must continue, led by our new Lord of Moria. Hazen Gimli, you were right this time.
Well done, young hero. Now, we celebrate! It was a pickaxe. All along, Uncle Balin thought it was a great weapon. And a dragon? Oh. You have some tales to tell, Lord of Moria. Alas, I may not be here when Durin returns. I made promises, you see. To meet Aragorn, to Minas Tirith, see Merry and Pippin again. To make one final trip with Legolas. Perhaps hear the Lady of the Wood again. But your story doesn't end here. Oh no. This is your company now. May its deeds be long remembered. Farewell. And may the luck of the dwarves be ever with you.
And there you have it. We're going to skip through here, though, because what you come to find at the end, you are able to speak with Eric again and say your farewells. So we'll do that, too, because you know what? He's been our buddy.
Eric, this has been quite the return to Moria. Will you join King Thorin on his journey back to Erebor?
I couldn't fly off without saying goodbye, my friend. What will you do now?
I will continue rebuilding this place. Mine Mithril, subdue the shadows. Perhaps even solve the mystery of Bundushator.
You really are Lord of Moria. It suits you.
My hammer strikes now to prepare Moria. When Durin returns, he will take up the crown as King of Khazad-dum.
Then Durin's folk shall return to Khazad-dum. For now, the North Winds call. Farewell!
Farewell, Arik.
All right. So we get a few things here at the end of the game. We get the King's Brew tank, and then come in Shamak, which, you know, there they go. And basically at the end here, you get like this quest for these are old, they didn't update, but you get this quest for prepare for Durin's return, where basically this is kind of like the end game activity. It allows you to keep, you know, exploring and making stuff if you haven't, you know, working on your base. And it does kind of give the idea that perhaps there will be things, more content in the future. But otherwise, you know, your journey kind of ends here. But if you want to keep doing stuff, you can keep doing stuff. And then in terms of like the extra stuff that have been unlocked, we'll just quick go to the forge here. We can make coins now. So for those who want to make big old, like, you know, treasure hoard, treasure rooms, you can make your own coins. I'm not really, where was it? There we are. You can make a mithril shield now, which obviously, you know, tier 3, great stuff there. And then you also get This was the weapon here, the Sagrusa another kind of hammer for those who like to make, use war hammers. And then obviously you have mithril armor, which you can now make too, all tier 6. So great stuff there too. So that is stuff that you are able to make if you wish to do so. And then I think we have our King's Brew tank. I think just basically is going to be just like the other big brew tank. It just holds more things for you to more mugs basically. So you have that as well. But that is basically the end of Return to Moria. And like I said, I will be doing a few more videos. It won't be quite as quick as or quite as many each week. We're going to be slowly shutting it down. But I will be keeping an eye on this game and giving, updates on, if there's new content or stuff like that. So there will be guides, moving forward. We're just not going to be doing that quite as often. And the choice of, what's going to be, the most focused on week to week is going to be up to you guys. So look out for that kind of poll there on our little, on the YouTube channel. And yeah, but thanks so much. It's been a lot of fun, and you guys have been great and supportive. So thank you for that. And yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, I mean it's it, but it's not it. You know what I mean? But I wish you all very well with your Lord of Moria ings. Until next time, keep surviving and keep thriving.